The Hangout is now live. Live, which means everybody can see me. And I have another window open so I can see all of you lovely people. Except I don't think there's any lovely people in here yet. Because I have 0 viewers. 0. I hope that this is actually good because I'm not used to people. Like, people are probably out on Saturdays, so I don't know if anybody is actually going to be here to watch. Oh, there we go. We have a couple people. Oh, there it goes. I didn't know if everybody would be out on a Saturday because I screwed up last night on Friday. I'm going to let everybody come in, and then I will tell you guys what happened last night because I'm pretty sure everybody has pitchforks and torches that want to like kill me for not being on last night, even though I tried. Lindy, I'm here. Jeremy, here. Everybody is here. Antoinette, Pat Doodles is here. James Kenny is here. Blessed Child down in Texas. More Texas people. Nancy, Angela, and Joan. Everybody is here. No pitchforks. No, I wouldn't be surprised because I failed last night, but it's okay because I'm going to make it up tonight. Picking for Profits. What's up? Marcos is here. Stone Mason, how you doing? You did make it. Awesome. Johnny's here. I'm glad everybody's here. We're already up to 52 people. Wow. Thelma, working and watching. Jack's out in LA. If you're not in Texas, you're in California. Nancy, you are holding down Maine. I am a Texas hater because there's like 80 of you in Texas. Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, everybody. Bonafide hustlers down in Austin. Rocky Mountain Resell, how you doing? Jack's here from LA. Matthew's in Houston. I got another Florida one. Antoinette is down in South Florida, so somebody finally. Tennessee here too. Not so perfectly me. Quaint Curios, Louie, first time live. Welcome to the channel, bud. How you doing? Another Fort Worth. God, Mama Z's in Wisconsin. That's Anna Zapata. Cleveland. Pickin. I know you're in Ohio. What's up, Body Comp? I know he was going to be here. Look at all these people. It's incredible. You guys are from all over. Fort Myers, just down the road from me. PA. Montana is Texas North. All the same. So as soon as a few more people get in, I will tell you guys. Old to new treasures. Michigan. That's awesome. First one from Michigan. And Kim Sager's in Newport Richey, which is less than an hour from me. Laura's less than an hour from me. I see Laura Conrad in Largo. We go to the same bin, so I see her quite a bit. Another first live. Jack is his first live. Daniel is in Sacramento starting out, Missouri. 74 people on the channel. Okay, so last night we decided to go out for dinner, some drinks, to go to a few places, a little bit away from the house. But is he on yet? Because I have a screen with a play button. Yeah, Jeremy, just refresh. It should work. And I took my phone, of course, and I have this new app. It's called, give me a second while it opens. It's called Live Now. I don't know if you guys can see that. Live Now. It's right down there in the corner. And it's supposed to stream what I do on my phone to the YouTube channel live, just like I would be right here on the computer screen. Okay, long story short is it doesn't work. It's garbage. I don't recommend it. Live Now doesn't work. I'm going to work on another one in case I'm out again. I don't want that to happen, but that's what happened last night with the live. I had it all planned out. I had it ready. I couldn't get the app to work, so I delayed it from the normal 9 to 11 or whatever time I put, and then by 11, I still couldn't get it to work. I tried. I put it up. Some of you said you could hear me, but it wasn't showing anything. So anyways, we're past that. It's Saturday. I'm glad everybody's here. I was afraid everybody would be out partying doing what I did last night. So we're here. It's Q&A Saturday this week. So we're still going to stick with it. Ton of questions I got in my phone, actually, in my notepad here. And if you guys want to put any more in the chat box, D-Smack, what's up? Any questions in the chat box over on the right, I'll be happy to go through them. A lot of people here, so I will keep up with them as quickly as I can. Sambuca. No, I am not Sambuca. That was last night was Blue Moon. Blue Moon. Midwest, MSC, how you doing? Nashville's here. A ton of people. So Casey from Oklahoma just got home. Outsourcing. I did a little sourcing today. I went to a few shops. I didn't find very much, but I'm going to go Monday and all next week to the bin. So I'm going to have some good haul videos for everybody. I can't wait. This guy's just kind of sleeping. Look at him. He is out. God. He'll be no help tonight. Everything for a quarter. Jeez. Picker Flips is in Gatlinburg. I love Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I want to go on vacation. I want to drive there. It's an awesome place. How much would I charge clients for shipping shoes brand new in the box? Jack, the USPS actually has a box called it's called a shoe box. It's like what is that? Like a 15 by 10 by 8. It's literally the shape of a shoe box. It's rectangle. And it goes priority. It's USPS priority, and it's by weight. So you would have to weigh them. Assuming a brand new pair of shoes is what, like 3 or 4 pounds. It's depending on where it's going to go. It's going to be anywhere from like $7 to like $12. So you should weigh it, get the weight, and then get the priority price. You can compare it with FedEx pricing, ground as well. So yeah, the priority shoebox is the best way though. They fit perfectly. Scott Bragdon, I think is her name, from Cali, another California person. How you doing? Puerto Rico. Yes, we have somebody out on an island. Jealous of you. Very jealous. Dimitri wants a link to the place I buy my poly bags from. Absolutely. I will go on my eBay purchase history and pull that link down because he sells all the time. I'll put it in the description box. So after the live chat is over, the link to where I buy poly bags will be down there. I'll try to find my my first class envelope guide too. I'll stick both of those links down there. I buy them both off eBay. I used to get the first class off Amazon, but their price went up by like $4, which was the difference in getting them on eBay. So I buy them all on eBay now. Do I ship ties and poly mailers? Yes, I do. All of my clothing go in poly mailers. Kathleen gets to see me live. How you doing? Delaware. Diane is in Delaware. We're almost to 100 people. That's awesome. Make sure, guys, if you like all the videos that you watch all week for me, or these Q&As, normally Friday, today Saturday, make sure to hit that like button. I love that you guys love these videos, and I love to see it. So make sure you do. It's right down there below the picture. Down there. 50 pair of designer shoes for 150 from a designer thrift store. Box info was great. Yeah, if you did really good, that's awesome. So, are all the views on my listings legit? I often have about 5 right away and wonder how that can happen. Because your item is brand new, so it's at the top of the search ranking. Some people sort eBay by newest items first, so your item would be right at the top, and you get a lot of views right as they come in. How to set postage on the eBay app? Yeah, I have a couple videos about listing on the eBay app where I show setting up the shipping. Basically, you will want to decide if the item is over 16 ounces, under 16 ounces, select first class or priority, and then weigh the item and put the weight in. Now, you don't have to put the weight in when you're listing the item because it only matters when you ship the item, but you want it to be accurate as possible or close. You can take a good stab and then get the real weight when you're shipping the item. That's what I do. I'll put that an item is, 1 pound, 5 ounces. If it ends up being 1 pound, 10 ounces, that's fine. You can just change it when you ship. So that's one way to set it. You can watch the video all about my how-to on listing on the app, or how to list on eBay, or how to ship. The video I do all about shipping is pretty good too. You can find both those on my channel. If you need the link, just let me know. Jeff is from St. Pete, Florida. How you doing? You are sending to Amazon. Jeff, what are you selling to Amazon? I love to see other Amazon sellers because I know most people here are just eBay. Acquisition of signal. I can see you now, but not hear you. You might want to refresh. I think the sound is working for everybody. So how do I ship large jackets? I don't sell jackets, but we have sold a couple. We sold that Burberry coat that I got from the Goodwill bin. We shipped that. How did we ship that? Priority by weight? Yeah, that went just priority by weight in a plain brown box. If your jacket fits in large flat or medium flat and it's cheaper than the weight, go that route. But I think ours was cheapest by weight. It was probably like 3 pounds. Angela found an awesome book. What was it, Angela? Do I have any tips for BL? I don't know what is BL. Jack, you can do it for cell phone covers or pretty much anything. If they're the same one with just a color difference or something like that. Joseph Q&A, what percentage of what I list and what I sell? I sell between like 1.5 to 2% daily. So for every 1,000 items I have listed, I sell between 10 and 12 items. We have currently almost 1,800, I believe. I'd have to look, 17 or 1,800 items. And we are selling right around 20 to 25 items a day. Why does eBay change your shipping automatically? James, you're talking about on the app? Media at 50 cents a pound. Amazon FBA here. I love to see what you guys sell on Amazon. I'm sure a lot of people would too. Mostly books and toys, which is pretty common. Most people do books and toys on it. That's what I sell. I sell iPods and video games, so media as well. Usually, people that have thousands of products on Amazon have in quantities, not 1,000 different items. They'll have like 100 items with 10 each, or 50 items with 20 each. I have literally 1,200 items on Amazon and probably 1,000 different ones. I have quantities of 2 and 3 and 4, but not that many. But mine are real easy to list. You can list 100 items on Amazon quick. Google Plus, not a lot of people pay attention to it. I wouldn't do it. And Hamilton is in North Ireland. That's awesome. What do you guys buy in North Ireland? What do you guys flip? Picker flips. You need to create an eBay employee sign-in account. So you can, there is a Google this up. I'll have to try to find a link. Maybe if you can email me, smallbusinessmillions@gmail.com, I'll try to get you a link. But you can set somebody up with an employee account, and all they can do is what you allow them to do. They can't see your sales numbers. They can't transfer money. They can't pay bills. They can't change passwords. They can only do what you allow them to do, and that's why you have to do it. Etsy, I don't make hand stuff, so I don't know. Oh, we got somebody that's being a troll. Give me just a second. I'll get rid of him. Who is it? Vaughn Carl Extreme? Okay, just give me a second. I'm gonna block him. Hang on. Give me just a second. I'm blocking him. Hang on. Okay, I think he's blocked. I don't think he'll be here anymore. He's blocked. He should be gone. Hang on. No, he's still here. Oh, hang on. Always got to be one, right? I blocked his channel. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Okay, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going. I blocked him. I don't know why. I don't know why he doesn't go away. I literally went to his channel and blocked him. Hold on. Let me just give me a second. I don't want somebody in the channel that's doing that. I thought I knew how to do this. I did. I went right to his thing and blocked him. How to block unblock on YouTube live stream. Here we go. I got it on a new tab. If somebody knows how. He's a little kid. He's just a foreigner. He's nobody, but I looked it up. Give me just a second, guys. Okay. So I did exactly what you're supposed to do to block them, and I guess he didn't go away. J. Jill is a great brand. Whoever brought up J. Jill. Can somebody Google how to block somebody just so I can do it, or somebody tell me how? Anyways, let's keep going. We have 118 people. I'm not going to waste your time. Kate, can you take a break and come in here and try to figure out how to block somebody, please? Quickly. Megan is here. A bunch of people came in while I was dealing with that dude. Anyways, we have a couple J. Jill items. People are asking me about J. Jill. J. Jill's a really great brand. It sells really good. I just started getting it in the last few weeks. Like, we probably have, what, 5 or 10 items up J. Jill right now. So, my average per eBay item is like $19 or $20. Whoever asked that. An Armani jacket. That's awesome. Okay, I'm trying to get into the questions again. So if you've sent questions, I did that. He didn't go away. Tewksbury 30. J. Jill tops at the outlet, brand new. Oh, a few J. Jill tops. Yeah, Laura, that's where I got my J. Jill too. Should I do Rockstar music? I should. 5 J. Jill tops. They will sell. Should I listen to the eBay suggested titles on my improvement page? They will suggest some good keywords. I know that. So definitely listen to those. I used to skip J. Jill as well. Lindy found Coogee jeans. I've had a problem selling them. I sold a couple of them, but not a ton. But they used to sell a lot better. Ideas for Puerto Rico without Goodwills and Walmarts. Do you guys have Savers or Salvation Armies? Those are good. How will a shipping scale benefit? You have to know which items weigh what. You got, in order to ship for the cheapest, you have to know if it's first class or priority, if it's less than a pound, more than a pound, whatever it is. So you definitely want to have a shipping scale. It's a must-have. You can get one off eBay for like $15. How I put my listings into categories for my followers so it's easy to navigate. Awesome picking for profit. I have done a video all about doing categories. So what you want to do is go to your my eBay channel. Of course, that's very easy. And then go to your active listings and select the items, do a bulk edit, and at the top, you can select categories. You need to have the category created already. So you just select all the items you want to put. You can put as many, 1 or 50 into a category at once. So that's the best way to do it. Polo 19.99, you got an offer 14. Would you accept it? I would say yes. The problem is you're probably going to net like 9 or 8. I mean, you could counter at 16 or 15 or something like that. I just use my gut on accepting offers. A lot of you guys ask me about accepting offers, and I just accept what I think. You know, I base it on what I paid, of course, but also on my gut. So Abercrombie jeans sell pretty well. You can expect to get 15 or 20 for them if you're doing okay. Amazon does give FBA sellers more perks. So people are more likely to buy from you because it says fulfilled by Amazon. They can offer 2-day Prime. A lot of things to being an FBA seller over fulfilling by yourself, for sure. I'm trying to keep up with the eBay estimated shipping option. No, it's not always right. Sometimes they'll put something at priority that's like 3 ounces. So it's not always right. Just do it yourself. It's easier. Yeah, digital scales, $15, $20 for sure. The eBay app on Android is not good. I've heard you can't upload multiple pictures, a couple of options that are not good for that. So I go with Apple. Good luck with that Android stuff. Costs 30 cents a month to relist on eBay or 30 cents an item. Correct. After 30 cents an item, that's after you've used up your free listings. Kylie Lee is here. How you doing? When will we see sales on Q4? It is quarter four. October, November, December is quarter four. You should be selling. The uptick starts in November. Angela, that's a good point. If you get offers on merchandise that you've been sitting on a while, then you can probably take a decent offer. You don't have to be as picky on the offers. People are saying they like the Android app. Is it true that the eBay Android app only lets you upload one photo at a time? Daniel, Goodwill outlet strategies. Fight people. Knock people out, and then you'll have the bins to yourself. You got to be assertive. You got to stand in. You can't let people push you to the side or step in front of you. You got to be willing to dig to the bottom. Kate's found super good stuff at the bottom of the bins because most people don't want to dig all the way down to the bottom. So we found some really good stuff that way. I can tell you the story about I bought a pallet of clothing from the Goodwill outlet, which you guys knew about in the other videos. And at one of those pallets was the Burberry coat that I ended up selling for like $200 and some. And that ended up in there because it was stuff that hadn't sold at the outlets. People had passed on it. So that means somebody did not dig deep enough to get it, which is crazy. I don't think you can do the categories frugal, funny, fam on the app. I think that's correct and accurate, but I'm pretty sure you can't do it. Jimmy V neckties. I've never sold them, but I've seen other people sell them. Yeah, you got to be able to throw some elbows. No doubt about it. Hey, Patricia Dowd is here. How you doing? I do use OfferUp, Let Go, local stuff. We do. Aaron, how you doing? Aaron Wright is here. Yes, the outlets are the best place to go. How do I know if a jean is junior or women's? I don't know. We have this discussion a lot, and we still don't have a great answer. Paramedic Picker is here. How you doing? Wow, so many comments. 145 people watching. Thanks so much, guys, for being here on a Saturday. I know you guys could be out doing something much better, but thanks for being here. James, estate sales are great. We've done that. Categories. Midwest MSC, they're talking about eBay categories for your store. If you have an eBay store, you can create a category like women's tops, women's shorts, iPods, video games, and you can assign that to the category so people that are in your eBay store can navigate your store better. That's what they're talking about. You cannot do the categories on the app. I was pretty sure that has to be on the junior sizes are odd numbers. Women's sizes are even. That's really great, Lindy. I heard that as well, and that's how we've been basically separating them. Tom, correct. Tom B. Blessed child. Do bin customers speak English in Florida? No. People think that we have a lot of Spanish customers and people here in Florida. We do. They're more in the Miami, South Florida area, but here in Tampa, we get a lot of island people. What am I talking about? Cubans, Dominicans, and primarily Haitians. So my particular bin is full of Haitians. There's about 40 of them that are regulars there. So that's what we have. Great work. Nate and Sarah just hit top rated. That's always an awesome thing. I got an offer from a thrift store to buy all of her clothes, men's and women's, for $1,500. If you have the cash, go check it out. I mean, price it. How many pieces is it? What kind of brands is it? You got to really do a lot of planning to do a bulk purchase. But if you can do a bulk purchase, it's a great thing to do. I would love to have an offer like that. When you have kids, you don't go out much, Veggie Picker. Yeah, I imagine if we had kids, we wouldn't be out half the amount of time that we are. Women's Versace? No, I've gotten Versace ties that I've sold. Versace ties sold really good. 4 Patagonia jackets. I've never seen a Patagonia jacket in my entire life. Yep. The charging shipping, Sarah, the only thing I see is that you're not as high in the search rankings, but apparently it's not making a difference. So I might start doing it too. Ocala, Orlando, and Lakeland. They are. Where do the Haitians sell their clothing? Most of them are either flea market sellers or they send them home to their families in Haiti. I know a lot of them. One of them has a store in Haiti. I actually talked to this guy one time. He was actually one of the nice ones. They ship them back to Haiti because they're paying figure 50 or 75 cents a piece. and they're selling them back in Haiti for the equivalent of like $5 to $10. So that's how they run and operate their business. Some of them are at the flea market though. Pat Doodles doubled sales from doing best offers. Best offers always help. The bins in Indy are nasty. They're not so nice here either, but you get a lot of good stuff. Yeah, Antoinette, I heard that Miami's bin closed down. So not anymore in South Florida. Fort Lauderdale? No, there's none in Fort Lauderdale. Do I wash clothes? Yes. T-shirts, jeans, basic stuff we wash. The other stuff is hand-picked, hand wash, like silk shirts. That Bloomingdale silk shirt I got was hand washed, just spot washed and dried, not in the dryer. Frugal funny family. Ben's fights at the Ben's. Yes, it happens. 2 guys got kicked out of ours last month. We do have a security guy that walks around ours. Laura, it was at the other location, not the one that you and I go to, Laura Conrad. It was kind of a one-time thing, but I kind of negotiated it. If you're interested, I can kind of maybe help you. I'm not sure if they do it again, but I can try. Aaron is here. Aaron Wright, you need to do magic eraser or hand wash it. You can't throw those things in the washer. You'll destroy them. Patricia, where do you source your stuff? You say you're charging shipping on your clothes. Doesn't hurt your sales. I assume you're selling pretty good value stuff because you're not getting them from the outlets. How many items can you list to generate sales? Currently, I have 150 items listed with best offer. If you have 150 items listed and you're only listing 5 items a day and you only have 1 sale a day, that's probably right. You should be listing 30 or 40 items a day. At 150 items, though, you should be able to sell between 2 and 3 items a day. Lower your prices, get better brands, maybe do free shipping, all things you can definitely do to help sales. Our Goodwill outlets, Vianney, they have electronics, home goods, clothes. They have everything. If yours just has clothing, that's kind of odd, but that's cool, I guess. What device do you guys use that can upload more than 1 pic at a time? I know the iPhones and iPads can. I don't know about Android. I've never used an Android. So headed to Tampa in a couple weeks. Decided today to just drive down from South Carolina so I can hit some good spots. Anyone care to give me a good thrift store to hit up just passing through Tampa? Palmetto State Picker, good thrift stores. On Nebraska Avenue is the Salvation Army, I think it's called Life Source Church Thrift Sale, thrift store. And then there is a couple more farther down near Hillsborough Avenue. You can Google Tampa thrift stores. You'll see them all. They're all pretty good. Ink stains, forget it. I'd trash them. Clothing items with original tags. If the price is higher than what I'm asking, I'll leave it. I've never been to Port Charlotte, Cindy Lou. Never. Kylie, start with cheaper items that you don't put a lot of money out. Spend 30, 40 bucks and then see how you do. Don't go risking tons of money if you're not sure yet. Travis is 700 active listings, 200 to 300 gross per day. That's pretty good. How many items is that, Travis? Patricia, plus size items do sell really, really good. Stale items at 15 to 20% off. We definitely talk about that. Hairspray removes ink stains. Excuse me, guys. I've never tried that. Women's scarves. Yes, I actually picked up a bunch of scarves at the bins. They were super cheap. They ended up being like 20 cents a piece by weight, and I sold them in lots, like a lot of 5 scarves for like 15 or 20 bucks, I think we got. Do I have a jeans brand guide? I don't. I don't sell a lot of jeans, but there are a ton of good sources on YouTube. I should do something about jeans because I know there's a lot of people that love jeans. 13 sold items at 220. Rakin is here. Rakin Profit. Steve is here, invading the channel. So what is that? Like a $15 average, Travis? I think 17. Do I take on clients? If you mean one-on-one, I have not done one-on-ones. It's very difficult with my schedule and time to do one-on-one. It's something I considered, but I also don't want to charge anyone for any kind of thing. Look at the popularity. Steve Rakin. Yeah, Prof Sales, which me and Steve both did a video with him in the same day. He is like a gene machine. I say that, but he's definitely done it. Check out his channel. If you guys haven't, I linked him back on my other video, but I will link him again. Prof Sales for jeans is a really good thing. So, still 10 items per month. Have you called things and stuff to have them increase that? If you guys are stuck on a limit and you're selling and hitting that limit, just call eBay. They will they'll lift that limit for you within 30 days, as long as you've been on for 30 days. How much shipping for a $10 t-shirt listed on eBay? It should cost you $260 first class. Most t-shirts are under 8 ounces. No, they don't need them. California people don't need scarves. Neither do these Florida people. I sold it to somebody in Minnesota, I think. So James, I am sending him into FBA. The Playboys are headed to Amazon. Apparently, they sell really good there. So we're gonna see. We're gonna find out how much to post 1,000 items on eBay. Johnny, what do you mean? How much to post 1,000? How much does it cost to post them, or how much time? Yeah, things and stuff. Call eBay. They will lift your limits. Jeans are overwhelming. Cindy, I put all my money back into inventory. I own the property, the house I'm in now. I haven't really gotten into real estate. I'm not a big real estate person. I don't know. This is a great question. Joda Brello 16 wants to know, he's a top rated seller that's doing 1 day shipping, but the USPS is not getting it there on time or scanning it in 1 day, and it's affecting his top rated status, or it could. Very, very good. Great question. This happened to me a couple times. It's happened to Megan and Steve and everybody. There's really nothing you can do about it. Just make sure you're taking them in and getting them hand scanned. That will make sure that there's nothing on your end, and hopefully it won't happen enough times to affect your 90% tracking uploaded on time. Yes, she has a lot of new videos up, so if you guys haven't checked out that channel, you can. Everybody's smashing the like button. Don't hurt your computers, please, but definitely smash it. Make them scan your orders when you drop it off every time. How is it possible that people are shipping items for free shipping when it costs more to ship it than the cost of their item? They are just moving inventory, or they're trying to get feedback or something of that nature. Typically, that's how it happens. This is Chew Bear. He's our rescue doggy. Hi, Chewy. Look, buddy. Look. His name's Chewbacca. We call him Chewy. He's tired. I sell books on FBA thanks to Steve Rakin and Merc Books. I tend to cater towards people on eBay because most of you are eBay guys. I do Amazon. So if you have Amazon questions or want to know more about it, please let me know. Just make sure that they're scanning your packages always. Aaron Deadman, what do I think about bulk lots? You really got to do your research and make sure you're getting good value for your money. If you're buying from somebody in bulk, get it cheap because that means they need to move it. Roberto Cavelli, that's a really good pickup. That's a high-end brand that I never get to see. Yeah, 1972 NYC. I don't trust them either. Amazon terrifies me. Amazon's easy, but the customers are picky. The returns are higher, especially fourth quarter. It's a pain, but you can make more money. You just have to be very careful. eBay sounds scary. No, eBay's easy. WP, it's super easy to do eBay once you get the hang of it. It's not hard to become Amazon. Rain Sun, I use the Amazon app to scan UPC barcodes for Amazon. It's that easy. For eBay, I just hand type it in and look it up. Do you have to manually upload tracking as a top-rated seller? Isn't tracking automatically done? Yeah, if you pay for the label through eBay and PayPal, it'll be automatically uploaded. Stonemason, with brand new T-shirts and sizes on them, no, I wouldn't do measurements. If somebody asks, you can, but I wouldn't waste your time on it. It's a brand new item. Chances are it's not going to get returned. Some people always include measurements. I don't. I don't get a lot of returns. Maybe I'm just lucky. I'm not sure. I got some good good boys clothes this morning for shirts. Is it normally $8 to $10? Yeah, kids clothes you're not going to get a lot more. You can lot them up and make lots for $20 and $30. That's a great idea too. Do you do FBA or FBM on Amazon? Most of my stuff is FBM. I do video games and iPods. I don't FBA, although I should. My profit margins are very small, so I don't like to give away any of it. Picking for profit. The one item I would sell on eBay if I could only sell one item. I'm a huge iPod seller. I love iPods. I love video games. If I had to be clothing, what do we sell the most of in clothing? Like, I would say probably like dry fit clothes are super good. Dresses are good. Just a lot of stuff like that. Wow, we have 155. Wholesale inventories occasionally. Deanna, glad you made it. I don't sell antiques. I never have been. I'm sorry. I wish I had more. FBA is better. Yeah, I know the upside to FBA is certainly good, but I just don't have a lot of profit to go around. Does eBay charge to auction? Yes, they do. The average Carlos, thank you so much. That means a lot, but I appreciate it. Thank you for being here and watching. Let's keep going. Have you noticed sales slow down a bit this last week? Yeah, I was just complaining to Kate about sales this weekend is not very good. My favorite video game to play, I am addicted to games on the phone. I don't get to play video games like on a TV very much. I do like League of Legends on the computer. I used to play World of Warcraft and Hearthstone. I like app games I can sit and play for a couple minutes and then put my phone down and be done with it. Anything like that is quick. I like the desktop defense games. Those are fun. Bonanza. I have heard of Bonanza. It's a e-commerce site. The sales are super slow on it. Don't expect a lot of sales. It's okay, but it's just not a very good trafficked site. I don't do Poshmark. I know a lot of the girls do. I know Nicole does. I know Megan does. I know all those girls do. I don't do Poshmark. I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe I'll try it, but if all the Goodwills in my life closed, no. I buy from thrift stores, Salvation Armies, pawn shops, yard sales. I would still make it work somehow. It would definitely force me to work more and not be lazy, and would definitely force me to be creative. I don't do automatic declines on best offers. I used to, but then I was starting to counter offer everything, and sometimes it would work out. Yeah, sometimes customers send stuff back without messaging. Daniel, my mailman picks up all of my USPS packages. I don't have to schedule pickups. Just when he comes, I hand him everything. I just told him to knock on the door, and now he does. Picking for Profit does do antiques, so you can learn a lot from him. I'm not good at antiques. I'm terrible at it, so I just don't mess with it. I wish. Highest selling months on eBay will be right now, November, December. January is good because people get a lot of gift cards and will spend the money. So Egypt, you're here. That's fine. It's cool that you're late. It's perfectly fine. Camouflage clothing sells good. Hunting stuff is great. Diana, yes, you can pre-make all your drafts on TurboLister or something like that and prep them, and then when you're at the internet, you can log them in. Average hours per week picking, average hours prepping and sewing. Ben, I pick 3 to 4 hours a day, typically 6 days a week. So figure 30 hours a week, 25, 30 hours a week. Prepping is my employees, so they're full-time. Well, one of them. So it just depends on how many items you have, but typically 20, 30 items an hour. What do I consider myself to be an expert on iPods and video games. I know them top to bottom, almost solely. Clothing, I'm still learning with all you guys. I know a lot of clothing. I sell a lot of clothing, a lot of ties, but I'm still learning it, just like everybody else. I've never used Amazon Seller. I've never used a listing service. I like to do everything myself. Election is hurting sales? Maybe. I don't know if it's the election so much as it's kind of that space in between Q3 and Q4. I think next month everybody's going to see an increase in sales. Need an employee, Lindy. I need like 10 employees. I need 10 of me. If I agree with a buyer and cancel his or her order, yeah, if you're canceling and it doesn't have to do with being out of stock or something like that, it won't hurt you. They can cancel an order. When did I decide to get employees? When I couldn't even get done half of the work. And yeah, I've actually sold Obama shirts, Donald Trump ties, Trump shirts. That kind of stuff is selling right now. So I don't think that's hurting the sales too much if you can get those items. Poly or padded for handheld games? Padded. I use padded for all my video games. Probably overkill, but it's okay. You can sell single socks if somebody will buy them. I don't know why they would buy them. Maybe an amputee or something. How much did you sell North Face bomber coat for? You got to look up comps, Rain Sun. I've never sold one. I'm not sure. Not too many UK sellers. Trump ties are selling at 17 plus. Travis, I sold one at 15. I have a Trump. I sold a Trump Atlantic City sweater for 20. I sold. I have a Trump shirt up for sale right now. Make sure you sell similar on eBay. Do not relist. When you relist, it gets the same item number and it's viewed as stale. If you do sell similar, it will get a new item number and it will be a newer item and go to the top. Sorry, I'm going to zoom in on you guys a little bit. People will buy anything on eBay. Isn't that the truth? Haven't sold an Obama item in 4 years. I've sold Obama items for the last year. I've sold T-shirts and all kinds of stuff of him. I don't necessarily agree with the guy too much, but I did sell his stuff. So I thank him for helping me make money. Back to listing James. I know James is going through a lot. If you guys keep somebody in your mind, it's James, definitely his son. I won't get into his stuff or his personal thing, but he and I email, so. How can you look up your store limits? Aaron Anderton, it's on your main page. Go to my eBay and scroll down. It'll tell you your limits kind of to the left. My Trump stuff came from the Goodwill retail and Goodwill outlet. I think I found one Trump shirt at the Salvation Army. Items can sit a day or a month. It just depends on the item. I do not auto relist Tom. Now I am doing sell similar. It's taking a lot of time when items end, but it's okay. They're becoming fresh and going to the top. So not doing that. JT, great job. 20 more items from one. That's awesome. SENS boxes for $18. Yes, collectors will buy that. Empty boxes. People sell real Tiffany's boxes, Rolex boxes. They sell video game boxes. Collectors will buy boxes for anything. You have no idea. Yes. Rose wants to know if you should be an expert on one item for eBay and stick to that, or if you should have a mix of items. And I think that you should have a mix of items. Never limit yourself to what you can buy, because if for any reason your specific expert line of items was to dry up and you couldn't get a lot of them for a little while, you need to have diversity. Always diversify. Explain the sell similar process. Yes, when an item ends, when one of your items on eBay ends, instead of hitting the relist button, there's an option right under that says sell similar. It will bring up the exact same listing again as a draft, and you can just click to list it, and it will relist that item without relisting it as the same item number. It now has a new item number, and you can it'll go higher in the search rankings. Yeah. eBay store, you can have 300 categories. That's pretty crazy. I have probably like 30 or 40. Trump Tower on eBay. Shopgoodwill.com I can't find any good deals though. Cindy, if I couldn't source unexpectedly. If it was expected, like a vacation or something, I would just stock up on tons of material before I left, so people had things to list. If it was unexpected, I got an injury or sick or something. Um, Kate could certainly source; she's very good at it. Outside of that, I don't know who I would have source. Not positive. Yeah, what are the differences between a basic store and a premium store, besides the listing numbers? I know once you have an anchor store, you get a dedicated eBay customer service rep, but the premium store, final value fee help, and more listings, more free listings, all that sort of thing. There's a comparative if you Google it. I can't remember where it was, but they show the comparison on all three stores of what you get. Just got a cha-ching. I got one too right before I hit live. So getting those sales up. World top 10. If you get an eBay store now, whatever you pay for it in November and December, you can deduct next year on the taxes. But if you wait to January, you can't deduct January stuff until 2018. What would plan be if I wasn't doing this for a living? Why do I think somebody asked me that earlier? Kate, what would I do if I wasn't doing this for a living? Kate says I'd be a male entertainer. Kylie, I spend 2 or 3 thousand a month minimum, typically. eBay will be relevant for a while. I have bought return pallets. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Goodwill auctions are home runs for days. I have to check that out. I have bought Goodwill outlet pallets. Roscoe, stop. I would probably be a dog trainer because I'm sick of my dogs being ridiculous. Look at this dog. Do you see him? He's clawing to get out. Roscoe, hold on. Stop, man. He perpetually, the dog would live outside if I let him, and he's a Yorkie. What would I do for a living? eBay versus Amazon is like 70-30, maybe 80-20. I do eat too much junk food to be a male entertainer. It's true. Thanks for pointing that out, Nate and Sarah. I appreciate you guys reminding me. Somebody called me fat on YouTube today, and I am not happy about it because it's true. I have put on some weight. I got to stop. So what would I really do if I wasn't a reseller? YouTube is an interesting career, but I never thought of doing it to make money. I never thought of it being full-time. Certainly there are people that make a full-time living on YouTube, so that's kind of a cool idea. I really like the guys on TV that get to travel around, like who's that guy that always Anthony Bourdain that does around the world and eats cool stuff. That's kind of a cool job. I don't know. That's like a great question. Like I couldn't even tell you like what I would do. Stockbroker is an interesting career because I like buying and selling. Again, it's the same, but that's a lot more exciting. I feel like if I was good at it, I'd want to be a stockbroker. Maybe something like that. Do I make money from these videos? I have a video all about that. YouTube revenue is very, very tough and small. I do make a little bit of money. It's not, you got to have millions and millions of views to make anything remotely worth it. So, an hour that you make the most sales on eBay. I notice after dinner time, like 6 p.m. Eastern through like 9 p.m., I notice that my phone goes crazy at those times. During the day, it's one an hour, one every other hour, but at nighttime, I'll get 2, 3 at a time. So I think that's the best. Famous YouTubers do make a lot of money. It's true, but you got to have millions of views to make full-time income. You got to make even a couple $1,000s a month. You have to have millions and millions of views, like 3, 4 million views per month. So what people like me and Steve and everybody, we make pennies compared to what those other guys make. So thinking of this as a full-time income or me doing this as a job is something that's crazy. I don't even know. Full board games have to go usually USPS priority by weight. A TV show like American Picker on YouTube, but like eBay Picker, that would be a cool show. Nobody steal this. I need to trademark this. I would do that. Like that would be awesome. I guess being on TV, that would be cool. Forever 21 sells cheap, blessed child, but it sells. It sells pretty well. So World top 10. I am going to charge for shipping. Everybody is yelling at me about this, so I need to do it. Condition definitely affects price. Tyler, I don't match prices every day. I check my inventory every couple of days on Amazon. It's constantly a race to the bottom. It drives me nuts. PewDiePie. No, I'm not PewDiePie. PewDiePie gets like 50 million views a day or something. I've never sourced from online people. I always source local ASIF. So yeah, correct. That's the great part of our job, Nate. You can list from your bed. You can literally make money while you're working from your bed. Is Pittsburgh Mike in the chat room? Because I didn't see him. I know Illini Picker is here. I think Pittsburgh Mike is here. I thought I saw him come in. No, there he is. Don't sell out to the Discovery Channel. I should show the TV stations my channel and pitch it to them. Like we need an eBay seller reality show. Yeah, great. I bought storage units years and years ago before storage units were on TV, when there were like 5 guys at the auctions. You could get stuff for a good price. Now, if you go to storage auctions, at least here in Florida, there are like literally 1,000 people at the auctions. They bid stuff up so high because the TV shows made people think that every storage unit had a diamond ring in it, and it's just not the case. You had to be very careful about what you bought and how you paid for it. And it just, there's no way to buy them at a profit anymore. I don't know how people do it. It's crazy. Days I don't feel like picking, I will do accounting work or computer work. I'll look at inventory, stuff like that. Jason T. Smith had a TV show about thrifting on eBay. Yeah, I think I saw something about that. Pittsburgh Mike, I sent you a comment to email me if you don't mind emailing me. That'd be awesome. I had a question for you. I don't want to put out in the chat rooms. I don't want people to know. It's something that you won't want out there either. So just shoot me an email and I'll get with you. One storage unit bid. Yeah, I was Pittsburgh Mike. I was just listening to the show with Nicole before I went live. I got through about half of it. I got to the part where you were talking about your jeans being stacked to like waist high, 20 rows deep. That's crazy because I don't sell jeans like that. That's nuts. Joe, keeping an item as long as you want till it goes down to no value, and then you can lot it up or you can donate it. Signing off from New York City. We will catch you later, Asif. Thank you. Secrets don't make friends, Casey. Lindy, it's not really a thrifting or eBay secret. It's just something I wanted to ask Mike about. Something he had on his chat. It actually might end up being something I can share later, but I just wanted to ask him about something. Can we talk about eBay and state business license for a moment? Did you have to register in Tampa and the state of Florida? Yes, I had to register with Sunbiz, which is the state of Florida, with my business name, where you can look me up. And then I had to register with the county, which I had to pay them like $30 for a county license. So yeah, I did have to do both. All right, Mike, thanks. Tyler, I don't know about ungating for DVDs. It took me like 2 days to get ungated, so you might be okay. Let me know what you find out. Swamp Picker is here. What is RMC Jeans, Swamp Picker? Do I start auctions at 99 cents? No, I will start them at a reserve. You can start them at 99, but put a reserve. I know a lot of people do auctions and they reserve price their items so that they can at least break even. Yeah, you guys have some great questions for a Saturday. I'm glad everybody's here on a Saturday. So very cool. Sandro, yes, get a thermal or at least a laser printer. Don't tape labels on packages. That's way too long. eBay and Walmart do not have FBA, but Amazon FBA will fulfill your eBay orders. You can look into how to do that. I don't have a video on it yet. I wish I did. Yeah, Illini Picker, you will have to collect from Illinois customers. If you're FBA, wherever you have your merchandise stored, you have to collect from as well. I know Pittsburgh Mike does auctions, as I've seen. $4.99 plus shipping to start. So that's pretty reasonable because I assume, Mike, you're probably doing $4 or $5 shipping costs. So he's guaranteeing himself like $9 to $10 on an item. Otherwise, it's not going to sell. He's that way he's got enough to cover his shipping and his fees, and he has a couple bucks left over. David, did you email me that store name? I think you emailed me your name, but not a link. Email me the link to your store. If you guys want me to take a look at your store, email me, but send me the link, because sometimes when I look up your store names, it gives me no results and I can't see it. So just send me the actual URL link and I will be happy to look at your store for you. I'm by no means like the end-all of end-all experts. I can give you what works for me and take a look if I see anything, glaringly obvious that's wrong with your store. But most of you have good photos and good listings and good descriptions. You're offering best offer. You're doing free shipping. You're doing all the things right. Sometimes you need different brands. You need to mix it up. And I can suggest that you run a sale, 20% off or whatever it is, or send stuff to auctions. There's a lot of things I can suggest. So if you want me to take a look, I'll definitely do that. Yeah, FBA has restricted a lot of items and brands from being sold from newer sellers because they had a lot of fraud. They had a lot of knockoff counterfeit items, and they were trying to prevent that from happening, especially during fourth quarter. So, check on the items you want to buy and sell before you list them. Miss Me jeans value are going down. Yeah, somebody I know paid $10 a pair for Miss Me jeans the other day. They've got them up for 40 and no takers. Sales tax to Florida buyers. Yes, if you are in Florida and you shop on my eBay, you will pay sales tax. My Amazon is not set up that way. I need to change it immediately. I sell a lot to Florida, and the reason is a lot of people at the islands, they use, excuse me, third-party shippers. So we ship to Miami, to the port of Miami and Doral, Florida, and those third-party shippers forward it along to the islands in South America, Central America. But for tax purposes, it looks as though I sold the item to Miami, so I'm stuck with paying taxes on it. Pittsburgh Mike is right. Miss Me is selling incredibly slow at Buy It Nows right now. There are a ton of Miss Me jeans listed. They're selling terrible. Again, $39.99 on a pair of them that are super nice. They're those LaFleur blue ones with the New Orleans Saints looking glitter back pockets. Perfect condition, a good size, and no takers at all. So pretty crazy. I agree. It's pretty saturated. Pittsburgh Mike is really good about jeans. What kind of jeans are really moving for you right now, bud, that are like, something that you didn't expect to move really well? I don't want you to give away all your secrets, but if you have anything you want to share, that'd be cool. The smallest item I found at a bin that yielded a good profit, a little pack of tarot cards. I paid 50 cents by weight for, sold for $69. It was fantastic. I loved it. Fleur de Lis. Yes, Swamp Picker. You got it. Those ones. Zebra is a good thermal printer. That's the one we have. Brother Laser Printer is also the one that I use. American Eagle, Levi, Abercrombie, Hollister. Yeah, the mall brands, the American Eagle, the Hollister, the Abercrombie. I've always sold those. I've sold a lot of pairs of those. Levi's I haven't sold. I never find any good ones, but I know that a lot of people have a lot of luck on those. Faded Glory. People are going to rag on Mike because he sells Faded Glory. But listen, I have seen people sell a dress, Faded Glory dress, that was like probably $15 brand new at the store for $20 on eBay simply because it's super cute. You don't know if that person in Wisconsin or Montana doesn't have access to this stuff or has never seen it, hasn't no clue, and they buy this item. Just because you can walk down the street and get it for 15 bucks doesn't mean it's not worth money to somebody else. So Rock Revival is bomb. I'm still listening to Mike and Nicole's video, so I didn't get through it all, but I did hear his Faded Glory jokes. So Wranglers, I have sold Wranglers. Vintage Faded Glory jeans made in the USA, sell for good price. All good tips from Mike. If you haven't sold jeans, you can definitely dive into the jean game. I don't want to saturate it for him or kill it, but jeans aren't something I specialize in. I do sell quite a few pairs, but not anything like him or Prof Sales do at all. So no bites on the Coogee jeans either. Nope. I've got Coogee jean shorts, Coogee pants, a couple polos. Nothing is selling. Stuff is slow right now. I feel like
I don't know. I feel like eBay until November comes, people just aren't. People are in like the news and the school and the election mindset. They're not in the Christmas mindset. But I feel like after November 8th, when this election is over and that is like in the rear view mirror, everything is finally done. I feel like sales might pick up. I feel like people are going to refocus. I don't know. Loretta, how you doing? Kate is doing her hair in the other room. She's going out. Um, I always pass on the Morena and the Mosimo brands. I never really buy that stuff. Anything ugly, ugly clothes sell is right. Yes. Allure Rockman, yes, I would do 30 days and sell similar when they end. Neiman Marcus stuff sells really good. Deanna, we iron the higher end stuff, t-shirts. We try to keep everything looking nice. We don't do all of it. Definitely not. Yeah, it's going to hit the fan at the election, but I feel like once it's in the rearview mirror, I think with it being November, fourth quarter, Christmas coming up, people will be able to focus. I think the sales will increase. I don't think the election is hurting sales. I just think people are just worried about all this stuff and not things that are important. Screw the election. Sold item on eBay and cannot find it. Other than a refund, what else would you suggest? Viola, this just happened to me. Offer the person a similar item at equal or lesser value. And if you don't have any similar that you can offer them, try to find another one that you can drop ship on eBay that somebody else is selling. And if none of that is the option, you will have to cancel it and refund them. Volcom, wear a good choice. Volcom, I've sold quite a couple sweaters of Volcom. I've sold a few other things. Dumbest customer question? I don't get too many dumb ones. Just people, the normal people asking like people saying, "Why am I selling this item? My price is too high." Just all the normal things. That their kid bought an item from me, their 3-year-old or something. I've had people offer me $1 for like $25 items and then get mad when I declined it. Fran Warnay is here. How you doing, Fran? I see your message about magazines and games. Good way to get started. Liquidation sourcing is tough. You have to make sure you price everything. So just be careful on it. When will you ship? It was shipped already. When will it get here? When will you give me my stuff for free? I've had people ask me for free stuff. Like, can I just donate it? A line eye picker. Good question. If you sell similar to an item, it's going to create the listing with the new listing date. You will not know how long you've had the item. You have to either have a good memory or make a spreadsheet to keep track of it. I mean, you'll know when you've had an item for a long time. Lindy, best offer helps sales. Definitely. You can up your price and your shipping after 30 days. It sells. Just the right buyer came along. You guys have been awesome to be here. I appreciate you being here on a Saturday with me at 9. I haven't even eaten yet. I'm probably going to go eat. Not that I need to eat because apparently some people have an opinion about that. Promoting your store is really good. Question. You can do it in social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can do all that. If the USPS takes too long to deliver a package, will I offer a refund? Typically not. It's happened once or twice. And I've done a partial. I've given them a few bucks. I did do that to keep people happy. So James Kinney, a giveaway or contest. I am. I'm glad you brought that up. So for everybody that does not know, if you are subscribed to this YouTube channel, which most of you are, but if you're not, make sure to subscribe. When I hit 10,000 subscribers, which is going to be next week, I would imagine by the weekend, I am giving away 2 Amazon or Visa gift cards, $50. So all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel and you're entered automatically. I'm going to do the giveaway live either next Friday if we hit it. If not, I will do another live show the following week to give them away. Steve about eating. Yeah, Steve eats a bunch of stuff I'd probably never touch. I got to be honest. Chunky Star Flipper. Wow, you guys are killing me with this. There's a lot of JT. There's a lot of good stuff here in Northern Florida for sure. 9,129 subs. Yep, I am very close. I'm averaging right around 100 a day. So at that pace, I need about 8.5 days, which would put us at next Sunday. So if that happens on a Sunday, Saturday or Sunday after the Q&A Friday, then I will do it the following Q&A Friday. But definitely look for me to hit 10,000 and two $50 gift cards to two different people. I'm going to do it live right here. You guys are going to get to see me pick the winners randomly generated from the subscriber list. So, price stickers. I just subscribed. Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate that. I am Leon. I'm getting there. Yard time. Yeah, I wish it was just big bones. My bones aren't growing, but everything around it is growing. It's Kate's cooking and eating terrible. When you're out picking, there's not a lot of good stuff to eat. So, one Dandy's mom, how you doing? 3 to 5 new subs a day. If you guys haven't checked out Picking for Profit, please go check out his channel and get him some subscribers, some love over there. I'm gonna check his social blade tomorrow. Make sure he got like 50 new subscribers, so I know that you guys went over there and listened. JT, have a great night as well. I will see you. Aaron, I keep it forever until it doesn't sell under a price that's fair, that I will make a profit, and then I lot it or I donate it. Subscribe to Picking for Profit. Swamp Picker has 58. All these great guys, Illini Picker, Swamp Picker, if they have Travis remembers when I had 200. I remember that too, Travis. If you guys haven't checked all these guys out and they have a YouTube channel, please go check them out. Stop by and see everybody else. You can learn a little bit from everybody. Pittsburgh Mike, I don't think he does YouTube videos. He's typically on other people's channels. So, everybody that you guys can go check out, go check them out. They're just jealous. Yeah, jealous of me getting to eat so good. Anyways, I'm going to go eat like some lettuce. I think that's going to be dinner. It's like 10 after 9. I appreciate, again, everybody coming here on a Saturday. I know you guys can be somewhere else. So thanks for coming by. I know I messed up last night. The app should have worked. Don't use YouTube live apps. They don't work. I'm going to find an answer for mobile, though. If not, if you guys want to ever watch me on Facebook Live, which I'm thinking about doing, you can certainly go on my Facebook, Casey Parrish. Just look for me. Send me an invite until I run out of space. I will have that. So, raking smoothies. Yep. So there's a lot of guys. Make sure you go subscribe to these guys. But make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. You're entered. We will tell Kate hello for you. She's in the other room. She can hear. She hears me right now. The dogs who are freaking out to go outside hear me. There's Kate. Oh, here she is. Hold on for everybody that wants an appearance from Kate. Wait. Oh, hang on. I can't see her. There she is. I told you she could hear me. Okay. She said hi to everybody. I hope a lot of people didn't leave before they saw that. Larry's Treasures. Good night to everybody. I appreciate so much. Make sure you're subscribed. I want you guys to win next week's giveaway for the gift cards. Thanks for coming by on a Saturday. We're going to go. There's Kate. I want to see when everybody sees Kate. You just came up. There's like a 30-second delay between what you do and when you go on. She is all dolled up. She's going to a country bar. People are saying, wow. All right, guys, I'm going to roll out. I'm going to go get myself ready, and I'm going to eat my lettuce and get the dogs all set so we can go out for a couple hours. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy your night, guys. If you're listing, if you're making money, if you're watching TV, Netflix and chilling, taking care of the dogs, whatever you're doing, enjoy it. Go enjoy it with your friends, your family, and catch me tomorrow on another video, Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. And I will talk to you guys then, because now the wrecking crew is going to get loud anyways. Good night, guys. See you guys later.